Welcome to this month's Jack Sucks at Geography Reddit video. If you want to join 34,000 others and post something for me to react to next week, then the link is at the top of the description. This month's top post, someone was rude and wrote the N-word on my school sidewalk. I decided to change that. Oh, so you've changed the N-word to just saying Nigeria and it's just got a little Nigerian flag. That's so good. You did the right thing. Agreed, also agreed. I agree with this statement. Oh, that's probably cute, isn't it? The Seychelles flag combined with many others. Okay, enhance. So the actual Seychelles flag has Romania's 3 colours and then Hungary's 3 colours. But following that logic, we could also make Belgium and Luxembourg, which looks really striking. That's pretty cool. Italy and Austria, okay. France and Luxembourg, yeah, that works alright. Netherlands and Belgium works well. It's the black and the yellow in Belgium. That's what makes stuff stand out. Austria and Hungary, Mali and Guinea. That's an interesting one. Estonia and Russia, kind of cool. And Belarus and Russia. These are epic. I like them. Is your flag easy to draw? So the Moroccan flag, the Japanese flag, the Vietnam flag, and the Switzerland flag, not a problem. But then the Turkmenistan flag, the Eswatini flag, the Fijian flag, and finally the Afghanistan flag. Yeah, a bit of a nightmare to draw. Look at that. It's literally impossible. I got a flag phone case. Oh, that is epic. I need me one of those. I am not about to name every single flag. I'll just get a bunch wrong and you'll all make fun of me in the comments. No. Wait a minute, what? So you've evaluated my face and apparently I look 42% Indian, 42% Jewish, 8% Qatari, and 8% Vatican. Well, that's really accurate. When you realize Captain America's suit doesn't have 50 stars, so he's actually Captain Puerto Rico. Yep, technically makes sense to me. The world if the bottom flags were chosen instead. Oh, I love these two Australia and New Zealand mock-ups, particularly the New Zealand one. I'm not so sure about the Canada one. I feel like Canada's flag's pretty good. What's your favorite African flag? Ooh, now it's a tricky one. Obviously, I really do love the Seychelles, so I would have to go with that. But what about continental Africa? The South African flag's really cool. I definitely like the Ethiopian flag. I even like the Central African Republic flag. I just think there's something really nice about that. Let's see what you all said. Seychelles, South Africa, and Botswana. Yeah, fair enough. Unpopular opinion, the Sierra Leone flag, which is this one for your reference. I like the colours. Yeah, I know what you mean. Cape Verde. Ooh, here's the Cape Verde flag. Side note, Kai, who edits these geography videos, must have so many flags saved to his downloads folder. Yeah, the Cape Verde flag is alright. I wouldn't pick it as one of my faves. Seychelles, no competition. Yeah, it's a very nice flag, isn't it? Jack saying that Mozambique is the only country that has every vowel. Jack, when he finally realizes Democratic Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Dominican Republic all have every vowel as well. Yeah, I know. I think I've acknowledged this already. So I got the stat wrong. It's not that it's got every vowel. It's that it's got every vowel only once. There's an O, there's an A, there's an I, there's a U, and there's an E. I need to remember that because, you know, I should not be spreading misinformation on my platform, and I'm sorry that I did that. Oh my god, this was my 5-year-old's birthday cake request. That is incredible. A Seychelles St. Lucia combo. Oh god. Needed something to do on summer break, so I drew Europe. Well, you did a much better job than I did when I tried to draw Europe. I reckon your UK looks a bit big, but other than that, very nice. Speaking of the UK, some delightful attention to detail on Northern Ireland's little bit lining up with the rest of the flag. Oh, if this post gets 998 upvotes, Jack will do all 197 countries and donate £50 every mispronunciation. Oh, I would have loved to, but unfortunately, oh, look at that. It only got 230, so I can't do it now. Oh, never mind. I'll tell you what though, if you want to post some geography challenges that I can do from my computer, maybe I will attempt the top post of the next Jack Sucks at Geography Reddit video. Guess where I'm from? Oh my god, there's a building on fire. Alright, well, ignoring that, I'll have a go. This registration plate's the key. It's somewhere in the EU, isn't it? I mean, it could just be the Republic of Ireland, to be fair. The cars all look very much like the cars that I'm used to seeing in the UK, as does the buildings. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit Ireland. It is Ireland! Yeah! The people in the comments are actually guessing the specific towns in Ireland as opposed to just the country as a whole. So that's really kind of humbled me. I'm trying to paint every country flag on rocks. I have 8 so far. What do you all think? I think you you've done an absolutely delightful job. You said you were painting some flags onto rocks, and that is exactly what you've done. Your Bangladesh flag does look like an olive, though. How to say shut up in Europe? Okay, so in the UK, it's shut up. In Germany, it's halt die Klappe. In France, it's tais toi. In Spain, it's calete. In Portugal, it's calesi. In Ireland, it's stop ter stus. In Norway, it's hold kjelft. In Sweden, it's halkleiften. In Finland, it's törpakini. In Russian, it's zatkins. And in Turkey, it's sus. What is the first word that comes to mind when I say Canada? Okay, one word, maybe maple for maple leaf, or maybe moose potentially. For me, it's sorry. Yeah, sorry is like a bit of a stereotype, isn't it? Maple syrup, there we go. Canada, fair enough. As a half American, I'm so tired of everyone making fun of us for being bad at geography. There are Americans who are good at geography too. To prove it, I named all the countries of Europe, and they're all completely wrong. And why have you put chicken instead of turkey? The Antarctica flag emoji needs to be changed. So this is what the flag of Antarctica looks like, but actually its official flag is this. That's weird. Get it sorted out, man, Apple. Wake up. The biggest scam in history. Yeah, so Greenland isn't really very green, and Iceland isn't really that icy. I mean, I know if you're actually there, they both have bits of green and bits of ice, but overall, looking at it from a height, yeah, they need to swap. Can you guess the country? Oh, here we go. They have a population of 2 million, which is over 22 full Wembley stadiums. So that's not very many. That doesn't narrow it down. I need more clues. It is thought to have made the first wooden wheel. The wheel was over 5,000 years old. Oh, so I'm thinking maybe with that kind of age, it could be like around the Middle East area. I don't know. Let's keep going. It's in the northern hemisphere. Right, okay. It's one of the cleanest countries in the world. It's scored 96 out of 100 in sustainability indicators. So that's going to rule out a bunch of third world countries. I'm thinking somewhere in Europe, maybe at the moment, but population of 2 million. This is hard. I'm not smart enough for this. It's 20,000 kilometers squared in size, which is around the same size as New Jersey. So that could be Europe, I guess. This country's been part of the EU, so we now know it's definitely in Europe. The country shares borders with 4 other countries. Make your final guess before the country is revealed. The mystery country is... Oh, and there's a little drum. That's nice. Okay, borders for the countries. I kind of want to say Denmark, maybe? That feels like the right kind of size, maybe. But the first modern wheel, does that sound right? We'll go with it. Let's try it. Slovenia! First wooden wheel thought to have come from Slovenia. That was good. Well, I'd do more of them. Decision for Jack to make 2 Jackson's Geography Reddit videos per month. I would, but the posts aren't actually good enough right now. That's why I literally just do it every 4 weeks. So if you want me to make more of these videos, I need you to join the Reddit and post some interesting things that are like original. Don't just Google geography memes and put them on here. Make your own stuff, or make stuff related to videos that I've done recently, you know what I mean? Oh, I took the Jackson's Geography Globe I won on a walk. Guess where I'm from? Yes, it arrived. So I gave this away, what, 3 months ago? And it's quite rare when I give something away that people like let me know it's arrived. So this is so nice to see. Look at that, a signed Jackson's Geography Globe. I mean, I literally wrote down the address, so I know roughly where this is. But feel free to pause the video before we give it away. This last picture is also the biggest giveaway. But yes, the correct answer was Germany. Congratulations once again on winning the signed Jackson's Geography Globe. My son asked me to cross-stitch all of the world flags. Oh my God, what? That must have took ages. That's so intricate. What? You've done a bloody parrot? That's crazy. You are quite the cross-stitcher. Do you know this one, Jack? No, I don't. I'm sorry that you're an amazing cross-stitcher, and I'm too stupid to even recognize this flag. If you know, please let me know in the comments. Apparently, this took 3 months to put together, and it is really, really impressive. You did a great job. Based on my room, where do you guys think I'm from? Very hard. Oh my God. So it's obviously somewhere in the US, but after that, I have no clue. Go on then, we'll enhance, see what we can work out. So this is the Californian flag, so we'll hope that we know the state. Then there's a picture of you with the Golden Gate Bridge, so that's also California. As if there's Minecraft drawings right below a Trump sticker. I don't know anywhere more specific than just California. You live in California, you like Minecraft, cooking, Trump, and the Lord. Did you know the United States southern border is nearly identical to Mexico's northern border? Can you guess the country part 2? Oh, right, we got it wrong the first time. This country is around the same size as the US state of West Virginia. This country shares no borders. Oh, maybe it's an island, question mark. I reckon so. This country is in the northern hemisphere. It's close to the equator. Okay, so if it's an island, it's probably maybe Sri Lanka or one of the Caribbean countries. This country has a population of 22 million people. Could be Sri Lanka. This country is home to famous world cricketers. I'm locking in Sri Lanka. I'm locking it in. Let's just skip to the end. Go on. It was Sri Lanka. Bloop, 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 bloop. The Liberian province flags must be the ugliest flags out there. Is that real? Is that a real flag? That's a flag. Oh my god. So I've seen this one before, but that... Look at that tree. These are so weird. But that first one, what is that? Animated flag of the Bahamas. Oh, it's like windy and wafty. Is that meant to be the sea and the sunset or something? I don't know what's going on, but I like it. Found this. Should I buy it? Yes, absolutely. Today, 247 years ago, the UK lost the United States. Think how much they're gonna shout about it on the 250-year anniversary. Just a normal flag. All right, the Pepsi logo's been whacked into South Korea. I mean, it just works though. I feel a lot of people wouldn't notice anything was wrong. Oh no, it's this again. I struggled with this so much last month. Right, so I have to take the flags and work out what the country is. So, the very first letter, this is Eritrea? Or is it Equatorial Guinea? I can't remember. Well, they both begin with E, so that's fine. So it's a country that starts with E. Then the second letter, that's the Grenada flag. So that's G, so it would be EG. Then this is Yemen. Egypt! It's gonna be Egypt. I know it. I don't need to go any further. He must be thinking about other women. Him. Kyrgyzstan. I drew some flags this week and I thought they looked pretty good. You know what? Look at that Moldovan flag. Yeah, you've done a good job. You're definitely better at drawing flags than I am. Did you guys know that Jacksuck's Geography has 500 million views? No, I didn't. 500 million? I will never understand the success that Jacksuck's Geography had. Like, it was literally just a joke channel to begin with. It was just meant to be an easy way for me to do some fun GeoGuessr videos, but now here we are. This has consistently been my highest earning channel for like the last 12 months, I think. So it really has become like a huge essential piece of my job now. So yeah, I will keep whacking out the weekly, sometimes bi-weekly videos. A map of Indian states with flags of countries with similar populations. My state would be Turkey. So this is actually a really good way of demonstrating how populated India is. So for example, all of the Brazilian population equates to the population of this Indian state. Same with Mexico over here. Ethiopia? How many people live in Ethiopia? 120 million. So there's 120 million people just in this little area of India. Argentina's there as well. South Korea's there. Turkey. That's crazy. A map of the world without countries with over 100 million people. Africa seems to actually be the least affected, although it'd probably be Oceania, wouldn't it? We just can't see. Can you guess the country from the following 5 facts? I'll give it a go. This country might disappear soon. Okay. This country is made entirely of atolls. So it's going to be somewhere in Oceania. It could be Tuvalu. That's what I'm going to guess so far. One of the smallest countries in the world. Tuvalu would work. 40% of this country is underwater. I guess I'll just lock in Tuvalu. This is one of the few countries that doesn't use credit cards. I don't know. I think I'll just lock in Tuvalu still. Yes, it was Tuvalu. I know things sometimes. Can Jack get 10 out of 10? We will find out. Let's see.
Okay, starting off with the easiest one,
right.
Obviously. What country starts
Philippines.
with the letters PH? I expect most people to get this first one.
Look at him nodding silently.
That is the Philippines. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on to our next one. What country starts with the letters P?
I've got it.
There's 2 countries this can be. Both of them should be pretty easy as well.
Poland, Portugal. God, the way
That
he
is
nods
Poland
is
and
so
Portugal.
funny.
Okay, you're already starting to get a little bit harder. What countries
Slovakia.
start with the letters F?
Slovenia.
There's 2 countries that start with this, and they both sound pretty similar.
We already got it. We already got it. Skip ahead.
They're Slovenia and Slovakia.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
moving
yeah.
on to our last sort of easy one. What country
Croatia.
starts with the letters CR? After this, they're all going to be very hard. That is Croatia.
Yes,
okay, moving
bro.
on. What country starts with the letters
Syria.
SY? This is the first of our hard ones. If you guys can get all these right, I'll be very impressed.
Easy dub. Easy dub. Not a problem.
That is
Thank
Syria.
you.
Just quickly, if you like my videos, make sure you follow.
Shut up.
Starts with the letters RE.
Ooh.
This one's a really tricky one that you're going to have to think about if you want to figure it
Oh
out.
my god. I don't know.
That is the Republic of Congo. Okay, moving on to our next one. What
Ghana.
country starts
I
with the
got that
letters
one, I got that one.
GH? Can you
Okay.
guys get this one?
9 out of 10 is what I'm aiming for. I want 9 out of 10.
That is Ghana. Okay, getting pretty close to the end.
Bhutan,
What country starts
please.
with the letters BU? There's 2 countries this can be. These last ones are all very hard.
Very hard. Not hard enough.
That is
More like.
Bulgaria and Burundi.
Yeah, Bhutan starts with BH, doesn't it? Let's move on. I wonder what the answer is. Worldle, can you guess the flag for Guam? Do you know what? That reminds me. We may as well. Alright, we're doing world, but I've got the country outline hidden. Let's go with Dominica to begin with. Why not? Oh, we're not that far away. 7,000 kilometers, so it's probably over in Africa or Europe. 7,000 is quite far, to be fair. It might actually have reached Asia. Let's go in the middle. Let's go with Georgia. Guess. Go on, go on. Ooh, no. It's down in Africa. Okay, I'll go Democratic Republic of the Congo then. Ooh, yep, that's more like it. So we're over in Western Africa. Try Burkina Faso, please. Let's try that one. Pretty close. I've only got one guess left. This is hard without the map, so I'll show it now. Let's reveal it. Doesn't give much away. I think that could be Nigeria or Niger. I'm gonna go with Niger. Oh, go on. Oh, no. Oh, I actually have another guess. I'll go with Nigeria then. Yeah, we got it. We got it just in time. I drew every European flag, but can you spot my mistake? Oh, you've got 2 flags wrong. Oh, what's that gonna be? Let me see. I am gonna guess that you've like swapped Slovenia and Slovakia by mistake. Yeah, oh no, I can see it. You've done the Slovakian flag instead of the Serbian flag. Oh, you idiot. Haha. The most used emoji in every state as of 2018. Oh, lots of butt emojis. Who's using the apple? What's that about? The heart's pretty common, which makes sense. Hawaii's gone for the crown, which is very interesting. We'll just gloss over the aubergines. Don't know why the poop emoji's so high. There's also ice cream squeezing in there. I feel quite uncomfortable looking at this. Google Street View car spotted in Estonia. Ah, so jealous. I'd love to see the Google Street View car. It's so bad. Australian flag, but I replaced the stars with Jack's face. Okay. Marshall Island animated flag. Oh, look at it twinkling. That's delightful. Union Jack. Onion Jack. Okay. What did I pause on? Oh my god, why am I making that face? I don't like that. And now we've got an animated flag of Antigua and Barbuda. Oh, the sun's twinkling and the waves are wafted. Oh, delightful. Even Mark Rober forgot New Zealand existed. Oh, that's embarrassing for Mark Rober. As if, how'd he manage that? Mural piece I designed for my school representing every student's heritage. I'm proud. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. They're all put together. That's absolutely epic. Yeah, you should be really proud of that. That's amazing. Everyone's heritage is so varied as well. It'd just be a bunch of England flags at my school. This globe which I got my mum seemingly breaks the laws of physics. Instagram keep advertising these to me. Yeah, you can move it around, but it doesn't actually rotate. Isn't that unreal? And then it rolls without rolling. I'm gonna have to get one, aren't I? Do I have a problem? This is 2023 data. Your most watched creator was Jack Sucks at Geography. You watched their videos 533 times this year. That is incredible. Even more impressive when you think about the fact I've only got about 400 videos on this channel. You do not have a problem in the slightest. Keep watching my videos over and over again. I hope your second most watched creator was Jack Sucks at Stuff, followed by Jack Sucks at Life. Thank you very much. And on that note, let's end off this week's video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Join the subreddit, and then if there's better posts, I can do this more regularly. Also, please subscribe to the channel, as we are very close to beating the population of Trinidad and Tobago. We just need to get to 1.4 billion. Alright, thanks. I'll see you later.